Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to episode 55 of the Tim Tebow franchise. Before we jump into the playoffs, we're going to quick go over the awards. We won MVP again, Offensive Player of the Year, Best Quarterback in the AFC. Justin Blackmon, even though he missed the last couple of games, was Best Receiver. Luke Jokel somehow was Best Offensive Lineman. Demir Ash was the Best Defensive Lineman, and we had the Best Kicker. We did break Drew Brees' record. We set the record for passing yards in a season. We set technically the record for passing touchdowns. We finished top 10 in rushing yards in a season. And now we're going to play the Steelers for the second game in a row. Last time we played the Steelers was episode 54. We beat them 34-23. So hopefully we could win this one and go on and face somebody in the AFC Championship game leading to the Super Bowl. We have Justin Blackmon back from injury, but no Zach Meow today. And our offensive line struggles early. Alright, so 2nd and 18 after that bad sack. We did get good field position to start, and our offensive line is ruining it for us. Jones drew with a nice carry to make it 3rd and 14. It looks like the Steelers' defense figured out our playbook after our last victory over them. 4th and 14, we're going to go for it. I want to score early and get a lead. I don't like playing from behind, especially with how bad our offensive line is. And after our early lead, our defense struggles. And we give up a touchdown. So, tied up, 7-7. It is nice to have Justin Blackmon back from injury. 2 catches already, 48 yards. He has a touchdown. He is a big chunk of our offense. We struggled without him in the last couple of games. It would be nice to have Meow back too. Maurice Jones-Drew continues to struggle having a good game. Because he's not having a good game, so he's struggling having a good game. We find Lewis, and he doesn't run at all. He just stands here to get tackled. So it's 3rd and 5. We are not looking for good stats today. We're just looking for the win to advance further into playoffs. Nice catch by Justin Blackmon to get us down to the 13-yard line. I thought that was going to be an incomplete pass or picked off. But Justin Blackmon comes down with a nice catch there. Dwayne Harris catches the ball and again doesn't run at all. Lewis in the slot receiver role for this upcoming snap. Tebow drops back to pass. Again, Dwayne Harris wide open. Can't shake his man. Set up 3rd and 4. It should be 3rd and 3. 2 catches for 7 yards would be 3rd and 3. Anyway, 3rd and 4. Here we go. Nobody's open. Running it in ourselves. Alright, so again, after we scored to get a lead, our defense gave up another touchdown, so our lead's back to 0. It's a tie game. Cotton Deacon's in the game as a receiver instead of running back. But it looks like our offense has to continue to score because our defense isn't having a good game. Justin Blackmon wide open on the right side of the field for a long 77-yard touchdown. And in the first half alone, Justin Blackmon has 2 touchdowns, 4 catches for over 100 yards. He's having a pretty nice game, and that was just the first quarter. We are now in the second quarter, and our defense finally made a stop. We are up 21-14. Now we want to run out most of this clock in the first half, and again most of the clock in the second half, because we're not worrying too much today about stats. We're just trying to get the win. And our offensive line gave up a sack on 3rd and 2. We probably held it too long there. But it's now 4th and 10. Alright, 4th and 10. Our offensive line can't block it. And we turn the ball over. So the Steelers get the ball at the 21-yard line, which they capitalize on and get the touchdown to tie up the score. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first half. We can't get any blocks, so our run goes for negative 1 yards. And just a reminder for anybody new to the channel, we are only controlling Tim Tebow. We don't control anybody else on the team. Our block pushed us out of bounds. But we're only controlling Tim Tebow. We don't control the coach. We do call the plays on offense, but we don't control the receivers, the running back, offensive line. We don't get to add anybody, trade for anybody. This is strictly a Tim Tebow franchise. We took another sack. 4th and 7. I should probably punt it here, but the coach is going to let me go for it. Toss up to Blackmon, and it's an interception. Not a good throw. I should definitely punt that, because now they get the ball back at the 30-yard line. So they capitalize and kick a field goal. So now we're down 24-20 with 2 minutes left in the first half. The goal is to tie it up before halftime or take a lead. We do not want to... Oh my. We gave up another sack. I think that's number 8 in the first half. I'm not really counting. I'm guessing. It feels like 8 so far. Harris gets the catch. Picks up about 6 yards. 3rd and 12. Looking for Justin Blackmon to beat his man on the right side of the field. Does not, and we take a sack. Alright, so the Steelers capitalized, scored another touchdown. They're up by 10. There's about 14 seconds left in the first half. We're not going to do anything. 10 seconds, we're going to call a timeout for some reason. See if we could pick up some yards. I don't know why. Mostly just killing time. Throwing it deep to nobody. 4 seconds left. I don't know why I call it timeout. That was okay. Stick around for halftime. We got a halftime show by the band From the Fleet. You can find their channel in my channels. If you like their music, you can check out more of it. Justin Blackmon with a catch right before halftime.
That does it for the first half. Jaguars trail in this one. Let's check in now with Danielle Bellini from the sidelines.
I got a chance.
And we're back from halftime, still down by 10. If you enjoyed their music again, you could hear the full song on their channel in my channels. So just go there, click the link to From the Fleet, and you can listen to their full song. You can also find them on iTunes. They have 2 EPs out if you're interested in their music. The goals for the second half is to continue what we've been doing on offense. Our defense needs to make some stops. But on offense, if we could just block somebody, that's all we need to do on the offensive line, is block somebody. In the run game, when we're passing it, give me more than a second. And we should be able... Why did he block the guy on the outside? We should be able to start moving the ball. We're having a better game than... Oh my God, he's thrown 4 touchdowns already? We're having a pretty good game compared to Big Ben, besides his 4 touchdowns. So, we really just need to start blocking on the offensive line, and we should be able to capitalize. Again, we are without Zach Meow today. He's like our big safety blanket. That was a bad throw. I thought Golden Tate looked open. Probably waited too long to throw it. But without Zach Meow today, I have no safety blanket. I like to use him on those underneath routes when I have nobody open. That was a great block right there. But without Zach Meow, I have no safety blanket, like I've said. I miss him. We just need to pull out a win today, and he comes back for the AFC Championship game and potentially the Super Bowl. Cotton Deacon makes a catch and then drops it. We have 4 healthy receivers. Ace Sanders, trash. Dwayne Harris, not that good. Justin Blackmon again wide open on the outside. 231 yards today. He's having a monster game. But is it enough to get us to the AFC Championship game? So far, no. And our defense finally makes a stop, so we're still only down by 3. We're going to try some play action. And that safety read that perfectly. So now we're down by 10 again after our interception. And another interception. At this point in the game, I'm getting the feeling that the computer does not want us to win. It's going to do whatever it takes to make us lose. Our offensive line doesn't block. We're down by 10. We've thrown like 3 or 4 interceptions. I'm getting a bad feeling that we're going to lose this game and will not repeat as Super Bowl champions. Justin Blackmon again wide open on the outside. Almost 274 yards today. 3 interceptions. Justin Blackmon is like my only good receiver today. Out of my 333 yards, he has 274. Cotton Deacon finally makes a good catch there. They have an injury. Hopefully it's at safety that keeps picking me off. Not that I want anybody to get hurt in real life. This is only a game. Lewis open for a couple yards. 3 yards. What a joke. Hopefully we can find Justin Blackmon open on the left side of the field. Wide open, wide open. Why did it... Okay, yeah, that's a bad throw. Supposedly. I threw it right to Justin Blackmon. Go look at it. He's wide open. But somehow the ball goes to the safety. The computer is again forcing me to lose this, similar to our season opener to the Packers, where we were fumbling, we were throwing interceptions that seemed real forced. That interception seemed forced. The other 3, maybe not, but that one definitely did. I don't get how one defender has picked me off 3 times today. Blackmon open again. That should have been his second touchdown. All right, start of the fourth quarter. At this point in the game, instead of being down by 3, we should be up by 4. But the computer forced the ball to go to a safety instead of a wide open Justin Blackmon when I threw it to Justin Blackmon. Anyways, we're down by 3. My offensive line can't block, which brings us to a 3rd and 2.
Lewis moved from the tight end position to the slot. Tebow's back in shotgun formation. Gets away from the pressure. He's got some daylight.
Instead of throwing interceptions, we're going to take the ball and start running it. And we're going to make sure we run out of bounds so that we don't supposedly fumble it. We're trying our best to win this game.
Tebow's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Nobody open. So we had to run it with our legs for no gain.
Steelers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. He's brought down at the 46.
2-yard pickup there. It claims that they're dropping back expecting pass, but apparently they know exactly what I'm going to do on the ground.
Lined up as a receiver in the slot. Ball is caught.
Golden Tate makes a catch, which brings it to a 4th and 3.
They've come out in the dime package. Out of the gun. So that's not going to get it done.
And Golden Tate does not make the catch on 4th down. He had the ball in his hand, and our defense has now given up 45 points today.
Wide on the left. Brings it into his body.
Dwayne Harris makes a nice catch over the middle. We got about 2 minutes, 38 seconds left. We're down by 10.
First down here.
It's going to be a close one. I don't know if we can pull it off.
Receiver on the right.
Dwayne Harris does not make the catch.
This doesn't look
Somebody's
good.
hurt.
Got a player down and he's in pain.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is,
All right, Golden Tate's wide open. About 2:20 left in the game. If we score here, maybe our defense could force a turnover or at least get a stop on 3rd down so that we could at least have a shot at it. Nope. Threw it to my guy who was beating his man, and the computer makes the ball go to the other team. Our defense forced a stop. We still got 2 timeouts. But again, we're not going to score. Justin Blackmon continues to have his monster game today.
first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down.
But
Even though they're losing here,
I don't know. This game really,
Right here on this throw. It's intercepted.
it's like interception number 6 today, whatever. This game really
what a terrible job by the quarterback.
just drains me.
His hopes have been dashed. The other gets to live for another week.
Our defense gave up 45 points. I supposedly threw 6 interceptions. Those last like 3 or 4 of them definitely felt forced by the computer because it didn't even go to the guy I'm throwing it to. It goes right to the defender.
It's hard to take because
It just felt like the game was rigged for me to lose today.
Super Bowl, win that too. Well, you got
But that's the end of our season.
try to get ready for next year.
Next we'll do a recap. We'll do free agency, the draft. See what team we end up on.